Luther Burden, full participant, clearing concussion, so that's good. Limited for Rome, limited for DJ Moore, but at least back on the field in a limited capacity. The only no-goes yesterday were Tooney. That was non-injury related, though. That's just rest, Veterans Rest Day. Dominic Robinson still battling the ankle. He did not practice. TJ Edwards with the hand and the hamstring still didn't practice, and neither did Josh Blackwell. But they got some good news. It's a really long injury report. Look at this for the Giants. I mean, my God. They got everybody on this.
Well, when you're not winning,
Holy
let me
cow.
tell you, it's easier to be hurt.
Ay.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you're losing games, it's easy to be hurt.
Paulson Adebo's got a knee injury, and he has been a DNP each of the days this week when they released an injury report in New York. That's Wednesday and Thursday. That's already a coverage unit that kind of struggles a little bit. But Ben Johnson made note of the pass rush that the Giants bring. You know, their defense has not played well as a group, and there's not really one area where you could look at them and say they've been great. Even with kind of a star-studded cast of pass rushers, it just hasn't translated much. But they do have some studs across that D-line. And Ben Johnson even said this is probably the most talented unit that we have faced to this point.
It'll be a challenge.
Again, if you look at the metrics and if you watch their games, you go, well, wait a minute. Why is that vaunted pass rush not doing more for that defense? I don't really have a great answer for it, but they do have some studs. Brian Burns does lead the league with 11 sacks, and if you're not careful, he's the kind of guy that can ruin your day. Abdul Carter doesn't have gaudy stats. He's also a rookie, but you see when you watch him some of the natural pass rush ability. I do believe
natural get up and get him.
Yeah, I mean, he's got it, and I do believe of all the rookies, and James Pierce has had a pretty good year in Atlanta, too. But I think of all the rookies, his win rate is the best for everybody in that 2025 class. So, and Thibodeau can still, if you're not careful, can be the kind of guy that can get after it. So it's funny, they don't have a great defense, and we're all sitting here thinking, the Bears should score some points again. You should move the ball on them. But if you're not careful, and if you just think, and not that Ben Johnson would ever think this, I mean, I think we're seeing what a masterful game planner he is, and he's a very good play caller. If you're not careful, they'll wreck your day. And if it's just, we'll drop back, 40 times and we'll leave guys kind of one-on-one and we don't have to scheme things to protect some guys, like everything will be fine, it won't be that way for the Bears. And not that I expect them to play that way anyway, but there's some pass rushers on that New York front that can really get after you. That's the only thing I think you have to be mindful of this weekend going into this Giants game. But it's a game you got to get. You're a favorite for a reason. Your schedule gets a lot tougher in the next month. You go from winning games and having the luxury of playing some competition that doesn't have a winning record, and you've got some bad defenses that you've been able to take advantage of. It's going to get a lot harder, and it starts with next week in Minnesota. You got to go get this one. And there's 9 games left, and it's all about trying to get to 10 right now. And is there a path to go 5-4? Yeah. Jurko talks about those division games that are going to be important here starting next week.
Yep.
But what is important now, if you really want to get to 10, is getting this 6th one this weekend in a game in which you're going to be favored at home.
Yes. 6-3 is imperative for all this to happen. Yeah. The games you're supposed to win, you have to win. That's what they've been doing. Mm-hmm. The games you're supposed to win, you've been winning. You haven't been doing it sexy early,
right?
But you found ways to win games, and that's the important thing. Now you go handle your business against the New York Giants at home. Been able to win on the road. I mean, I always tell you, good teams win on the road.
Yes.
And the Bears have been able to win on the road, but then you've got to be dominant at home. And I don't know if we necessarily have seen that yet, but hopefully we start seeing it because you've got a slate. You've got 5 home games left on the schedule.
Yep.
We need to see that dominance at home. And, bad things sometimes happen on the road.
Giants haven't won a road game in a year. They've lost 10 straight road games.
Yeah, keep it going.
The last win away from the Meadowlands was October 6th of last year in Seattle. They've lost those 10 games by an average of 10.1 points per game. They've given up at least 20 points in every one of those 10 consecutive road losses. They have a rookie quarterback who is down his best running back and his best wide receiver. Got to get it. Got to get this one on Sunday. 312-332-3776. Agree, disagree, talk Bears with us. And do you see the path to 10 and this team potentially being a playoff team? They get to 9 and I'll still be happy. I'm not going to lie. They get to 9 and they just miss. and we continue to see growth, and you see an offense that's top 10 in a lot of units, and you see Caleb getting better, and we see Ben Johnson doing all the things that he's doing, like having an impact on this franchise, that's a win come January. Now, I do think you could, like, there is a path for them to potentially make it. It's going to be tough. The division's tough. The NFC West is loaded. We know it. And even 10 might not, that magical number of 10 might not be good enough in this year. But, man, they get to 9 or 10, and I think we're going to walk away from this year saying so many positive things are happening, and we're seeing it week to week. Don't have a letdown this week. Go out and beat the Giants.
It's important that they be better than 1-5 in their division.
Why is that important?
Growth. I'm going to measure in how you compete against your own division. So if they go to 3-3, whatever they finish with, victories, total victories, you're going to do well if you go 3-3 in your division. You're looking at an overall number. I'm looking at specific number in the division. They've got to go 3-1 to go 3-3. To me, that's growth. You're competing better in your own division, and that will lead to something special, no matter how tough. How easy your schedule is.
It's a good point, and we'll build on that a little bit more when we come back. But real quick, we've got this has been a recurring theme here recently. I don't know what's going on, but Tracy is Tracy. What's going on?
Yeah, is this WGCI?
Of course it is.
Hey, I'm trying to win the Big Jam tickets.
Big Jam tickets.
Big Jam.
Did you hear the call
jingle?
to action, the jingle? Yeah. What prompted you to call, Tracy?
Because Leon Rogers say call it 9:30. It's 9:30.
It is 9:30. Yeah, Leon had to step out and go to the bathroom. I love Leon, by the way. He had to step out and go to the bathroom.
Technically, it's not 9:30 yet.
Well, almost.
Yes,
well, yeah, now it is. Now it's 9:30.
Yeah.
9:30.
Tracy, who are you most excited to see at Big Jam
who do you want to
this
see
year?
at Big?
Sexy Red, Tink, Boss Man.
Who do you want to see at Big Jam?
Glorilla?
Big Boogie.
Boss man Dino, they for my son. They for my son. So,
Yeah.
All right. It's for your son? Okay. All right.
Okay. I hate to break it to you, Tracy, but you actually have the wrong radio
You called ESPN 1000.
You called ESPN Chicago.
Oh, okay. My bad, man. Appreciate you.
That's all right, though.
Yeah, you don't have to be sorry. I feel a little bit bad because, now Tracy maybe missed his window.
Yeah, missed a chance to win his tickets.
I've got the best job, Carm.
I don't know what's going on. Yesterday, I'm listening to Waddle and Sylvie. It was like 3:15, and a nice lady named Jacqueline was on the air thinking that she was calling B96.
Yeah.
And I don't know what's happening. Somebody said when you go to AI, if you put in
If you
to
go
AI,
to Google, if you just type into Google, what's any number, B96,
it's
GCI,
just ours.
it comes up as our phone number. Yeah.
Well, what is that? And
It's the AI algorithm.
And we're supposed to trust AI? We're supposed to use AI? It can't give out the phone number properly? Poor Tracy missed his window now because somebody beat him to the punch. I think her name was Jacqueline. Lovely Jacqueline yesterday. She's trying to win $96,000. That's a hell of a giveaway, by the way, from B96. That's
No kidding.
That's pretty good giveaway. She's trying to win $96,000, and Tyler said, "You want to win $96,000? Get the phone number right. You can't call the wrong station and expect to win." But I don't understand how they want us to use AI, and AI doesn't even know how to give out a phone number properly. I'm supposed to trust AI?
That's what they tell you, Carm. Yeah, that's what they tell you.
And I'll tell you something else. You better believe when I'm using AI, I'm being nice. We were told, well, you don't have to put, please and thank you. Oh, really? I'm putting please and thank you. Just in case. When this whole thing goes awry and it takes over, I don't know when that's going to be because it can't even get a phone number right. Maybe it's not in my lifetime. But when these machines take over, I'm going to be on the side of, well, wait, he said please and thank you. No. You don't have to put please and thank you. You're using unnecessary power and electricity, and hey, too bad.
Now you're going to tell me how to use it?
Please and thank you.
When your machine overlords come to take you over, Carm?
I'm just saying, am I crazy?
Are you just going to roll over, or are you going to
I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to fight the resistance. I'll go join John Connor. All I know is
thank you.
I'm using please and thank you.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, yeah, use AI. It takes 10 giga tons of, what is it? What's the gigawatts, the gigawatts? What is it?
Yeah.
What is it? Giga?
All the big
what,
ones.
What is it? It's,
Hertz?
For one,
It's gigawatts.
it's not though.
1.21 gigawatts.
For one Chat GPT request, it requires like a certain number of like giga something of computing power. But we got to use AI though. You can't even get a phone number right. Sorry, Tracy. 312-332-ESPN. That's our phone number. And we're not giving anything away, but if you want to talk Bears,